Well, football season is here, and that means one thing for a lot of people: tailgating parties. Unfortunately, it also comes with its share of unhealthy foods.
But it doesn't have to be. Here to show us how to score big points for our waistline is wellness and food coach Lynn Mateva. Lynn, what are we making this afternoon?
We're making a few fun things here. One of my favorite fun things to make is a homemade dip or dressing, because a lot of times we buy them out of the jar.
Right.
And they're full of sodium, they're full of fat, and they're really easy to make at home, and it really doesn't take a lot of time.
So what's in it?
Well, what I'm going to use here, what we're going to use is some strained or Greek yogurt. And I go for the stuff that has a little bit of the fat in it, not the fat-free, because we need that fat to be satiated, and we're cutting out a lot of mayonnaise and a lot of oils and that sort of stuff, you know, the sour cream. So we're going to just use the higher fat yogurt instead, and you can still eat a lot of it.
Okay, and there's the other ingredients. And we're also going to make a citrus salsa. That sounds really good.
Yeah, I think this is fun. Citrus is about to come into season. So it's that time of year when things are getting a little bleak outside, and here comes this bright, shining, healthy star. And the vitamin C and the red pepper also helps boost it. So this is a really healthy, fun, bright dish.
And there are the ingredients for that: the black beans, the salsa, cilantro, red peppers, oranges. That's an interesting combination. Okay, put us to work. We're going to make our healthy sauces.
All right.
Or dips.
All right. Well, I'm going to get you to start cutting these up for me, if you don't mind.
The oranges.
And just in some good bite-sized pieces.
Okay.
And you'll throw them in that bowl. And Lisa, if you'd like, you could put your yogurt in this bowl here.
Okay. And you say this is the Greek yogurt, not the low fat.
No, this is 2%. I would use 2% of full fat, because you're still, think about it in terms of dip. If you ate some regular dressing, would be really high in fat.
Right,
and this is not. And then maybe about a tablespoon or two, depending on how much. This is a little bit of that extra satiating fat that we're adding in for our tongue to be happy, and it's heart-healthy olive oil.
It still has to taste good.
Are these bite-size?
They're close, maybe a little small yet. It does.
Bite-sized to me, but
if this is just purely for the guys at the game, we're doing good.
okay.
Okay, so I'm going to cut up some garlic and.
And if you don't want to cut it up, what I like to do here, excuse me for reaching, is use the microplaner and just grate some of it.
Even with that?
You could peel the skin off of it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to cut this up and put
Brian,
this
yeah, just
right
throw that in there, and then yours is. This is really great. Next thing you're going to do is cut up some of these. This is cilantro.
Okay.
And you're just going to kind of give it a loose chop.
Like you do the fancy knife thing like they do. I don't want to lose a finger though.
Fingers out of the way. Always bend them over.
See, I pay attention.
There you go.
And
So I'm just going to chop this up.
Absolutely. And this is just some of the leaves. And the great thing about something like this isn't a real true recipe. It's to taste. So you see what you like. And
all right, I'm working on these shallots here.
Yeah.
Trying not to cut my finger off. All
Me
right,
too.
You have another actual, I guess you could say a recipe, but we're not going to make it here. And you have a healthy chicken nuggets that you dip in this.
yes, well, here's the idea. You know, we like our chicken wings, right? I like chicken wings. And what we could actually do instead of putting the herbs in this is put some blue cheese if you wanted to make it a blue cheese dressing. But all I did here was this cut up chicken breast, and I covered it in paprika, and I sauteed it in a pan until it was done. And then when it was done, I covered it in hot sauce.
And of course, we'll have that on our website.
Wow, nice
Exactly.
flavor.
All right, so I'm putting
All right, so
right.
once I have this, the rest of this in, what's
Then
next?
we're going to basically dump everything else in. So we have about a jar of salsa.
Just put the whole thing? See?
And it's whatever you like. If you like hot, mild, medium, that's all up to you.
All right.
And then you've got some red pepper.
Red peppers, the whole thing?
The
or
whole
just,
thing. That's about a whole red pepper.
Wow, you're making this very easy
And a
for
can
me.
of beans.
All right.
The entertaining should be easy.
Right.
Okay, so
and then let me guess,
this
do I
is
mix
dill. Yes, you're going to mix it all together.
with this? With
Yes,
a spoon?
with a
Okay,
spoon.
wasn't sure if I need
Unless
to
you
with
want to use
my
your fingers,
hands.
that's not very
I'm
fun.
good.
though.
No.
Or depending. Yeah, and that's some oregano, and I've got some fresh parsley. I don't know if anybody grows herbs at home. Mine are looking great from all the rain we've had. So.
Okay, and if you would like the recipe, all you need to do
again.
is send us a self-addressed stamped envelope to 1729 North Salisbury Boulevard, Salisbury, Maryland, 21801. You can also go to our website, delmarvalife.com, and click on the show tab, or give us a call at 443-880-9116. Let us know you want the recipes for the healthy tailgating finger foods.
Yes.
All right, so you went ahead and you did the
I
same
started
thing with the
grating some of them,
shallots.
yes.
Okay, so can I just go ahead and start stirring this up?
Absolutely.
Can I just say, because obviously people at home can't smell this right now, this smells absolutely amazing, and I'm not just saying that.
We always tease
This
them
is
with
all
that.
mine. This is all mine. So
I
is that
just
some
put
lime zest?
This is lime zest, and it's just only to the white part. You don't want the bitter stuff in there.
Okay.
And then if you want to slice that in half and use the reamer here to put a little bit of fresh lime juice in, and that's done.
Okay,
That's
well
done,
then
and
let's
then I
start
can start.
tasting. You already
Okay.
have some finished here.
Yeah,
that the
so,
same?
and
Or-
what I've done here, this is little cucumbers, and
You made little bowls.
I made little bowls, and then we just mixed some of this ranch dressing with some little shrimp and stuck it in there. And it's just another fun thing you could do with it. You could dip your vegetables in here. We have some vegetables out here for you to dip in it, or you could dip the chicken.
That is really good. My kids would love that.
This is excellent
great.
too.
gonna
Very
have to try
light.
that.
It tastes healthy. It feels healthy.
And
So I
that's-
can eat the whole thing and
and
not worry.
You can. And the good news is if you're eating, you know, a little bit of the cheesy stuff and some crab dip, some beer, things like that, you have these healthy foods to help balance it out.
Kind of
Exactly.
balance it out, that's
This is
right. Well,
great.
something else that goes well with the fall season, a nice glass of wine. And there will be plenty of it at this weekend's Autumn Wine Festival in Salisbury. We'll get a preview next.
I'm chewing with my mouth open. I shouldn't be doing this. We're also going to get into the spirit of the wine festival by stomping grapes. Yes, we're going to be doing that. I'm going to show Lisa how it's done because I'm going to win.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
But first, we have a seat waiting for you in the Delmarva Life audience. Come be part of the fun. To book your seat, just visit delmarvalife.com and click on the show tab. There on the right side of the page is the ticket tab under For Our Audience. Or call 443-880-9116. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.